You know what? I should go get my laptop real quick. So where's the charging cord for this thing? Here it is. Alright. Un momento, or por favor. Oh, hello, bird. Can you hear me at all? Wiggle, wiggle. Ah. God, so many wires. You can hear me just fine. Okay. Cool. Nice fashion, thank you. Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just testing using my my stand mic that I use for well, here, let me actually plug the headphones into the laptop and I can just get a direct read on what I sound like. You might hear the audio on the game double up for a second. This is normal. Do not panic. Why is the headphone jack so far back on my Elite book? Alright. Right, I don't have the sound on this. Now I do. They actually sound fine. I'm a little surprised. Why would I panic? I'm not at a disco. I get it. But, yeah, I'm just going to play, some Chalice dungeon stuff here for just like half an hour, leading up to Shapes and Forms. I did a Bloodborne stream last week before the show and ended up having to cancel. But, yes, that is the plain doll. I'll go talk to her for you, birdie bird.
Welcome home. What is it?
Here, what do you have to say
Good
right
hunter.
now?
Your presence somehow... I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins.
Sick.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in...
But, yeah, if you... Actually, if you could do me an enormous favor and just, like, tell the Discord that I'm doing this. I just want to see how it holds up over the course of the stream, and I'm actually not entirely sure if the PlayStation is picking up the audio from my stand mic or from the built-in mic on the controller. And if it's the latter, it's actually surprisingly quality. What do you want me to say? Just to let people know that I'm streaming Bloodborne for a little bit before the stream starts. And I'm just doing Chalice Dungeons, so hopefully it won't be just a montage of me dying over and over again, like it was last week. Cup Dungeons. But basically I'm testing this because I'm probably getting Monster Hunter for my birthday, and I'm thinking of doing some streaming stuff with that, with CC. Is that the brightness turned down? No, in fact I have it turned all the way up. Okay. Whatever. Actually wait, no, I want to go this way first, I think. It's like a side door? Yeah. Mostly the interest here is technical. Couldn't use the @ roll, but I told him, yeah, that's fine that you didn't use the @ everybody around the @ stream friends or whatever I called the roll. I've actually forgotten now. The environmental sounds still sound a little loud to me, but let me know how it's mixed on your end, if you can hear me okay over everything. But and there of course is the possibility of more Bloodborne streams in the future. Oh wow. One shot, huh? Dang. That's a very powerful trap. I don't know why I even have these headphones on. It's not... I feel like it should be feeding the game audio into my headphones, but it's not. Useless thing. Actually, maybe there's something I can mess with in the settings for that? Let me see here. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Cool. Audio sharing settings. Share party audio. Yeah, I don't know. Both microphone audio and gameplay are being broadcast. That's the idea. That is the idea. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to do this for too long because I got shapes and forms later. We're playing Tony Hawk, which I need to like make sure still works correctly. You would think that it would work fine because I haven't changed anything on my computer since the last time we played, but I learned a long time ago that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Alrighty. There's our spider boy down. And where is this panel that I stepped on last time? It's over here. Can I just break this? Yeah. And now the panel does nothing. I don't think, anyway. Ah. Magic. It's pretty cool. How's the greatsword against these guys? Pretty alright, it would seem. Got some quicksilver bullets. Now what is out in this room? I don't remember. I haven't explored very far in this particular dungeon. I mostly, as I recall, got in here, looked around, and then there was like a sword guy guarding a chest, and he killed me pretty quick. Yeah, don't do that, please. In this household, we don't tolerate bagmen. Twin bloodstone shards. Use that to upgrade one of my guns or something, I guess. Got those boys, and there's like a... yeah, it's like a dagger. Knife thrower over here. Oh. Let's see, how does the cleaver do against these fellows in comparison to the sword? Come on, then. Cleaver, you basically have to full combo on board to kill them. And the sword... yeah, kind of the same deal. Imagine it does better if it's transformed. But, still... not ideal. Look forward to when I can eventually play these games. They're pretty good. They are pretty good. Bloodborne in particular, though, is also very frustrating. I still die to just like basic mobs all the time, and I've been playing for weeks now. Let's see. Forgot to turn my little pocket lantern on. I should be using the Phantasm Shell to buff my sword, but I'm an idiot, so I'm not doing that. Is this just the corpse of the bagman I killed earlier? It totally is. Like, totally. Totally. By the way, my hunter lady here, this is Dr. Urzabet rather than the character I made when I tried doing a stream last week, because that didn't go so well. But, this is the guy that killed me earlier. Alright, so, what's your, like, deal? You have a lot of health. This much I can understand. Alright. Just a big man with a sword. An inflicted organ. Let's see, is anybody else hiding down here? It doesn't look like it. And this is an optional path, so I imagine this big ornate chest here is the end of it. What do we have in the box? Ritual blood. Which we use to make other dungeons. Your reward for clearing the dungeon is to be able to make another dungeon. And if that's not a metaphor for capitalism, I don't know what is. I'm actually going to chill out in this room for a sec while I go make some tea real quick. You guys hang tight, and I'll be right back. What time is it? 6:39. So I'm going to go for like another hour and 10 minutes probably before I hop over to my computer. Tea is good. Yes, it is, although I mean iced tea. I don't know how you feel about that. Oakley dokley. Alright. Of course, both sides of the city are full of pictures, but nobody in this fucking house but me ever does them. Have to sit through dried on macaroni and put quillion other things in order to find enough space to set the pictures so I can make more tea. But whatever, it's all good, I guess. Ew. That used to be chicken. Christ almighty. That's like scoop that out with a spoon, maybe. Brody. Cloud, what are you doing? How'd you even get up there? Rawr. Cat, you're an adventurer, but adventure often leads to death. You know what they say about curiosity. I wish you safe travels, great king. Just actually nasty. Jesus. Oh. Put this here and then later. Alright, one more second. Hey, tacos. Bloodborne for like an hour before I go live. Jesus, cat with shapes. Stop going by. Yes. Sir, we need a brilliant marketing strategy. I know. We'll call the audience fuckos. What? Meow. Meow. Alright, I'm back. I don't know how much of that the mic picked up. Hopefully enough to be entertaining, but not so much to be embarrassing. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Let's make like hay and leave. Found a freaking what used to be a chicken meal of some sort in the bottom of the sink. Not the most pleasant thing I've ever found in my home. Oh, there's actually just like a straight up ladder here. We can probably just go down this way and connect to the main part of the dungeon like that. Although there is a bagman down there. Mr. Bagman, Bagman, give me a dream, Mr. Bagman. Wow, this guy is really strong. I will read your comment in a second there, Birdie Bird. There we go. I don't remember dying to this guy at any point, but I guess I must have, because he had a bunch of blood echoes of mine. Some cold blood do. Heard you meowing at the cat humming and such. Yeah, that's about a pretty accurate summary of what I do when I'm home alone. Just talk to the cats and hum. Or sing! If I'm feeling particularly adventurous and not too terribly dysphoric at that particular day. Doesn't always go to who killed you, sometimes it just goes to a nearby enemy. Yeah, but I had thought that the last time I died in this game was way up in Canehurst, but I must have done some dungeon runs before going to bed. Also, hello, Sturlison. I recognize you from chat. Let me try and recall from whence you come. I believe you are one of Trey's friends, is that correct? If not, I'm very sorry. I try to keep everybody straight, but it gets hard because I don't have the best memory. And for a stream that never seems to have very many concurrent viewers, I do have a surprisingly large amount of regulars. Oh, I did get it right. Hooray. How do I get out of here? I'm like... I've turned myself around. By the way, any Bloodborne veterans who might be watching, please do pardon my character's horribly unoptimized build. I kind of went for a little bit of everything, which is like the opposite of what you're supposed to do in these games. But, yeah, you know. You know how it goes. They don't think that it'd be like it is, but it do. I probably can't level up off of 1300 or 13,000 anymore, so I'm not gonna bother. Whoa! Yep. Alright, well. Yeah. Be in and out playing Escape from Tarkov. What is Escape from Tarkov? I don't think I've heard of that. Or if I have, it's escaping me at the moment. Alright, so like literally right there is where that is. I don't know where my bloodstain went to. More survival-focused shooter. Interesting. Something like DayZ, but more structured. I get you. Yeah, I am. I'm more of a first-person shooter. First-person? Yeah, first-person shooter person myself. That's a strange sentence. Even though I don't play them on the stream too often. I think I streamed Destiny like once. When I got it a while ago. Well, my younger brother got it, and I played it for a while too, and then eventually I got a little bit bored with it, but I didn't pay for it, so I didn't mind that fact very much. What? It is an FPS. Oh, okay. Is DayZ also an FPS? For some reason I thought that game was third person, but I might be wrong. Or I might be right, and you might be comparing the two for, like, structural reasons as opposed to their actual gameplay. Weird stuff. Okay, cool. I do appreciate the joke about what you... Oh! No, not like that, Birdie. DayZ lets you swap between FPS and TPS. Okay. Whoa! Hello. Many spiders. Goodness. Well, geez. Well, geez, fellas, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one. Let's... No, I didn't want to do that. Context-sensitive weapon trick button. Okay. That's all of them for the moment, but where's the chime lady? Because if I don't find her, they're just gonna keep coming, like that one part in All-Star. Are you in here too? From whence? Oh my goodness. Okay. I didn't realize I was entering Spider City. God, I'm getting flashbacks to the fucking, what is it? Brightstone Cove Seldora in, Dark Souls 2. With all the weird, like, head crab spider things. They're not head crabs, but you know what I mean. I don't know how I'm not dead right now. Maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. Okay, I need to fall back and, like, figure out... Oh, I went the wrong way and accidentally found the lady. Okay. Well, the good news is I know where she is now. All the spiders make me think of Rom. You know, despite her name, Rom the Vacuous Spider looked more like a tick to me. Although I guess she did summon a bunch of spiders, you're right. Did they look like that? I don't remember. I only fought her like a day or two ago, and now I can't remember what the spiders looked like. You know what really awes me about ROM is her size, the absolute unit. Rock spiders, kind of? Okay. Alright, now, if I had any sense of direction at all, the fact that I had managed to find the Chime Maiden would be immensely helpful. Unfortunately, as you can see by the fact that I'm running around the room trying to remember how I got out of it last time, I do not have any sense of direction whatsoever. There was like a ladder. Here it is, okay. Alright. We're back in the game. Let me try the Tonitrus against these fellows. I feel like maybe that might benefit from using the coins. You know what? I've had those for the entire game, and your suggestion right then was the first time I've ever thought to actually use them. Which says a lot about me. Let's see. Probably not going to use the Beast Roar too much, so I'll move this here. Where's my coinies? Here they are. I've got almost 50 of these things. Good lord. Also, I should turn my pocket lantern on. I never remember to turn this on after I respawn. Now, they could be brighter, but still. It did also just occur to me that I can't use Phantasm Shell on the Tonitrus because it already does elemental damage. These are things you would expect me to know by now, but I very much do not. Or at least I can never seem to remember them when it matters. Alright, now, she's through here, I think, right? Yeah, okay. Also, this might help, actually. Where are you? Wow, that was a close call. Through there, I think. Yes. Yes! Bleh. Tried to say darn it and damn it at the same time, and it didn't come out. Okay. To get my head in the game, like that one song from High School Musical that everybody quotes sometimes. Actually, I think that pretty much nobody remembers like any of the actual songs in High School Musical. They're just like kind of, you know, wow, this existed. And they're right. Assholes with automatic rifles are making my life hell. Yeah, I've been there. And I will leave what I mean by that up to the viewer. Alright, there's you. Come on. The absolute unit. Does anybody know if unit is real British slang or if that guy made that up for that meme? Like just calling a big thing a unit. Awed by the size of these lads. Okay. Hissing Christmas. Tonitrus, are you using an arcade build? No, not at all. Like I said earlier, I didn't really. Planning is not my strong suit in these sorts of games. In fact, I might argue that I don't really have a strong suit in these sorts of games. I went for strength, like a kind of the equivalent of a quality build first. I think I have like 22 each of strength and skill, and then I have like 20 arcane. It's not a good setup. Unfortunately, I don't think Bloodborne has an item that lets you readjust your stats, your level ups, like Dark Souls 2 did. So I'm stuck with it. I tend to save like, you know. Yeah, I mean, my thing about the Ludwig sword, though, is just that it doesn't seem to be doing very much against these guys, but I guess I can try buffing it with the shell again. Maybe I just wasn't being patient enough. Yeah. Actually, if I have the stuff on, it seems to do about the same. At least when I transform, it does. Alright. Don't step on that trap. God, more of you. And then I think 2 real ones drop down from the ceiling over here. Is that how this goes, or is it just a 1? Actually, let me break these real quick. Jesus Christ. Adding with the pistols. Yeah, I have it down on some enemies, but not others. It's kind of a mixed bag. Okay. Jesus, there's a lot of these. My word. Okay. Alright. So 3 hits with the longsword seems to do... Actually, you were probably totally right about this now that I'm actually, like, giving it a fair shake. I'm gonna do some homework. See you later, birdie. Where is the lady? There she is. Screaming helps me concentrate. There we go. Also, you could probably pretty easily argue that those weren't really screams. Forgot to turn the lantern on again as well, so good job there, me. Alright, we got one of those sword fellows down there. What the heck just hit me? I was reading a comment and not paying attention. It was on like New Game Plus 6. Wow. I thought that people, and I'm not trying to like call you out or anything, but I'm just wanting to understand something. I thought people like didn't like the NG Plus in Bloodborne. Like it like doesn't change very much or something. But I might be misremembering or thinking of a different game or something, I don't know. Another inflicted organ, and this is the switch. Unlocked. Sweet. Let me think here. But yeah, the weapon I actually have most upgraded right now is my switch cleaver, but that, you know. I mean, I mostly did that just because I like it. As opposed to it being actually, like, particularly good or anything. What would have been the smart thing to do, most likely, is to pick a weapon and stick with it for the entire game. Instead, I tried to kind of upgrade everything. Although, I don't know. I remember in Dark Souls, you could, or the second Dark Souls, you could kind of get away with that, because there was just, like, a lot of Titanite. But, I don't know. Hey, where does this door go? I don't know why I thought that was going to do something, but Suppose it's better to be overly cautious than not. Plock a coin down here. Plock, also, like, not a word. Definitely. Oh, is this just where we came from? I think it is. Or is this back to the optional branch of the dungeon with the chest at the end? Yeah? Oh no. Yep, we're just like back here at the lantern. Alright, well, I'm gonna go buy some more supplies, I guess. Burning my blood echoes on vials and bullets is probably not a good use of them, but if I can't level up, I don't see what else to do with them, really. Actually, let me see if I can, like, upgrade anything. I don't think I can. Fortify weapons. Yeah. I could upgrade some of this, like, stuff that's not very good, but nothing I'm actually using. Yeah, give me some stuff, friends. I always run out of bullets. Or vials, rather. But I know where I can get more vials, so that's not as much of a problem. Yeah. Let's go. I was actually using the stake driver for a little while before I kind of realized that I didn't know what I was doing with it. Also, the wind up on its strong, like, hold attack takes forever. Alright. I believe if I head through here, carefully avoiding the tile, smashing these plaids, and there should be a boss somewhere through here. Let's see. Yeah. Another set of doors. Add new moves to enemies. Yeah, I guess that's what I was thinking of. Oh, it's these lads again. Okay. Well, the good news is that I kind of know the deal with these guys. Bad news is that they're probably a lot stronger now. Yeah. I remember them basically being made of paper the first time I tried to fight them. Actually, they seem like they're not particularly much harder at all. Maybe like a little bit more durable. Certainly not any harder hitting. Now, mind you, saying that, and I could very well die here. Like, implausible in any way. But, it's definitely doable. Unlike that fucking dog boss at the end of the one dungeon that took me like 3 days to beat. I really have to say, I am awed by the size of these lads. Perhaps. Do I just use memes as airtime filler when I don't have anything particularly insightful to say? Yes. Yes, I do. Now you might say, but Kane, you use memes as airtime filler all the time. To which I would say, you have discovered my secret, and now you must die. That one over there got stuck for a little while. I'm not sure what that was about. But now he seems to be back, so much for taking advantage of that. That was very close. I probably shouldn't have gone for that stab there. But it worked out, so all's well that ends well, I guess. You know, probably correct. I don't know why I didn't even think to try that. Enough. Or in close quick enough, rather. I didn't mean to shoot there. I am also running out of bullets. There we go. That's one down. Again, not entirely sure why I shot there. Alright, well, so much for riposting. But I managed to do it once. You guys know that I got the idea down there, right? No, 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 no. No, sir. Now, losing here, that would be embarrassing. Since I'm quite sure I can just kind of time my charge thrust well enough to keep this guy stunned. There we go. Used way more resources than I needed to, but I took it down. Them down, rather. Tampering Damp Blood Gem and Twin Blood Stone Shards. Woohoo. Yeah, I know about that mechanic, but, I don't know. I'm, like, a very defensive Dark Souls player, and the fact that Bloodborne is very aggro causes me to just sometimes never use various things in it. It took me forever to train myself into using the rally system basically at all. Well, the thing about more damage I did not know. That's interesting. Hey, Star, listen, this is gonna sound really dumb, but can you give me the time? I just need to keep an eye on what time it is, because I want to get off of here and start setting up some stuff for SNF in like 8:45 or so. $7:15. Oh, we got time yet. Okay. I keep thinking it's later than it is. Oh, well, actually, you know what? You're probably one time zone over from me. I'm EST, so like 8:15? Unless you... Is Trey... Trey lives in Lexington. I'm trying to remember if that is still far enough over that it's in the Eastern time zone, or if they are Central time, or whatever that one is called. Over there. Okay, well there's the door to the boss area when I find it. Hey, Mr. Sandman, Sandman, oh, what are you? Well, now I'm gonna have to fight an entire room full of ghouls, probably. Maybe not. The only other time I've seen one of those guys with the lanterns, there was like a bunch of, oh, yeah, there was a bunch of these, and they all, like, came to life. But I guess he didn't ring it for long enough? Whatever. Not gonna complain. Oh, wow. I didn't see that rat somehow. I think it's a rat. Now that is probably something that my cleaver would be good for, because rats are beasts. I think. What are you? I didn't even realize that was an enemy. I thought that was just like a rock. And then I realized I could lock onto it, and my life changed for the worse. Are you, like, stuck in the ceiling or something? Have I been getting 1/3 umbilical cords? Those things for the secret ending, yes. Oh, they're like slimes or something. Whoa. Bro, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're stuck on the ceiling. I don't like that thing. Not a fan. Yeah, I have 2 of the 3, I think. Or they're like 4, but you only need 3, something like that. Well, had 2 of the 3, I ate them, which my understanding is that that's what you're supposed to do. If not, then, oh well. There are 4, but yeah, you only need 3. Okay. What I'm gonna do, probably... Well, I don't know. I kind of want to try getting at least 2 of the 3 endings in one playthrough, but I don't think you can really do that. Because I was thinking, like, oh, I can, you know, save the last one for after I've gotten the first ending, but it just loops you back to the start of the game, doesn't it? I'd have to, like, play through the whole thing again. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well just, like, get a better built character. Rope Molotov cocktail. Interesting. And we've got 2 chests. I have yet to find a mimic in this game. One of these days. I'm betting that my overconfidence will be the death of me. Tomb mold. There's another one here. This one's tiny. Now, if this game was truly evil, what they would do is they would make one of them the mimic, and it would be the little tiny one. What is this blue fog? I should be using these coins to mark where I've been, and I'm not, because I'm dumb. Here. Put one at the doorway right here. What do we got here? Bridge? Made out of leather? Cloth and wood? Something. This reminds me of the first dungeon that I had. Alright, lads. Well, these guys are hardy. And the other one fell down. I guess that solves that problem, doesn't it? Numbing mist. I guess I should be glad that he ran down and didn't, like, do a plunging attack on me or something. I don't know how that was just a normal point, but hey, whatever, I'm not gonna complain. That was not a wise thing to do. No, no, no. I guess that would do. I was gonna try to just shoot him to death, but you know. Oh, and there's the switch. That didn't take long. Unlocked. After I fight this boss, I'll probably call it there. There's a bunch of stuff down there, most likely that I can get, but I can save that for off-camera fun times. Also, off-camera fun times sounds way more euphemistic than I intended it to, but such is the price you pay for internet fame. How the fuck do I get back to the start of the thing? I guess I could use a bull 100 mark if I get really lost, but I'd rather not. Yeah, this is the thing again. I gotta go through that tunnel with the blob hanging out overhead. But where is that? Like I said, no sense of direction, really. I take out the torch as though it will somehow help. There's definitely only one entrance into this room, right? Am I, like, actually just blind? Maybe the dungeon is shifting behind me. No, probably not. Alright, try back here. Maybe I missed something, like... Okay. Well, I guess I'm headed down this way. Did I climb up? No, I definitely didn't, because there's still enemies around me. Unless I came from this way and climbed up? Is that what I did? That's totally what I did. Okay. Again, no sense of direction. And here's the fellow we knocked down earlier. How are you doing, Steve? Whoa! There's another one down here. That took me by surprise. through here. No, this is where I came from. So through the other way, I guess. Yeah. No, because there's a closed door here. Did I climb down? That must be what I did. The adventures of Jane as she gets lost. This is why I should never own a vehicle. Never be able to find my way home after the first time I leave my house. Alright, I assume the boss fight's down this flight of stairs. Yeah. Alright. Undead Giant. Oh, it's you. You have a different, you got different stuff this time. Well, I do love the new look. Not that simple. Alright, brute force it is. Oh. What? Little confused about what happened there. I did a ton of damage to him, and then he did a ton of damage to me. I will, try fighting him once or maybe 2 more times, and then we'll call it. Yeah, I guess what I could have done down there is gone the other way, and I didn't realize that, because, again, no sense of direction. Alright, let's do this. Where's the lad? There he is. I guess he really doesn't like being knocked off balance. Did I get behind him? You know, I've actually fought this boss before, and I don't think that I knew you could, like, do that deliberately. I knew that sometimes he fell over. I didn't realize it caused that much extra damage to him, though. Let's have to hit him in a very specific... Okay. Well... If you're wondering as to why I don't stream this game more often, it's because, well, for one thing, availability issues, and for another, because that that kind of thing happening makes up a good part of my time with this game. But we'll try one more time, and then win or lose, we will call it a night. Well, call it a night for this. Then what's going to happen is I'm going to pop over to my computer, and we'll be playing Tony Hawk's Underground 2 via the Thug Pro port mod thing on Shapes and Forms. So hey, look forward to that if you like that game. Oh, I see what it was. It was like that bony growth on his back, and if you break that, it does a lot of damage. I understand now. I didn't before, but now I do. And that's that. I love Bloodborne, but it's not true that it's just 30 FPS. Honestly, and I know people say this all the time, but I don't really notice much of a difference unless you put them like right side by side. Also, hello, Slow Cop. I don't believe I've seen you in the streams before, which makes me sad that I'm about to shut this off. But I will be live again in about, what time is it? In about half an hour, over on my computer, playing some Tony Hawk. If you'd like to stop by then. As for the rest of y'all, thank you for coming out and helping me test out this new streaming setup on my PlayStation. Hopefully we can do some more PlayStation stuff in the future. Probably like more Chalice dungeons. For as far as Bloodborne goes, and then maybe once I get the game come March, some Monster Hunter stuff. Probably go on PC too. Alright. Hope to see you there then. Anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit. And Dr. Erzabet here will see you some other time. Goodbye. That's how she says goodbye.